Vancouver Aquarium was established in the early 1950s and was Canada's first public aquarium. At 97,000 square feet, it still stands as Canada's largest aquarium and is the fifth largest in North America. Vancouver Aquarium currently houses 50,000 different animals, belonging to 796 different species. We recently visited Vancouver Aquarium to get some insight into what goes on behind the scenes and what we, the public, can do to ensure the safety of these amazing creatures.
So I am a senior marine mammal trainer. I've been at this aquarium for 4.5 years, and I've been working in the field for just over 10 years. And right now I actually work with the dolphin team, so we have 2 Pacific white-sided dolphins that we work with here. And before that I actually worked with the beluga team, so we have 2 belugas that I worked with before that. Our days usually start pretty early. We get out and check out all the animals. So we'll do a quick, what we call vitamin feed, where we'll go out, feed them a quick fish enriched with vitamins just to get them that starting straight away. Sometimes in the morning we also do husbandry behaviors where we're checking over their health. So body exams, making sure that they look all healthy inside and out. We also train for research, so we do various different research projects with some of our animals, and we have to train many steps throughout the day to make sure that we're maintaining that research side of stuff. And then we also do shows. Here we use what's called operant conditioning. So what we do is we do teeny little baby steps to try and get an animal to do something, and then we reinforce them when they do it properly. If they do it incorrectly, basically all we do is just ignore it. So it's actually been shown to be the best way to train something. We do things that are called high jumps, where the animals will jump just straight up out of the water and go back down. And all that we did to train that was actually teach the dolphin to touch our hands first. And when they touched our hands, we would actually use what is called a bridge, which is just a sound. And that tells them they've done the right thing. They get fish. Awesome.
In 1975, Vancouver Aquarium was accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. In the following decades, they created and operate thousands of innovative programs, all aimed at educating the public while maintaining a fun and stimulating environment for all.
My name is David, and I am an interpretation specialist. My specialization is family programming and members events. What's great about being in an attraction like this is that it's go. Like there's always people here. There's always someone that wants to learn, and as long as someone wants to learn, we're super excited to be teaching them. Today is the start of our luminescence feature, so it's all about aquatic light. So we're talking about electric eels, talking about electrolocation, we're talking about glowing in the deep, which is all about deep sea creatures and how they create light, how they bioluminesce, fluorescence works in animals. Things like our dolphin show, beluga show, all the big marine mammals are a huge attraction. We just opened our penguin exhibit, which, you know, there's a serious love that people have for penguins. I don't really know why. It's one of those animals that people, so to speak, flocked over to see them when we got them in this summer. And we have 7 beautiful African penguins here, an endangered species, so we're very excited to be able to be educating about how to conserve an endangered animal like this. But we have up to 70,000 animals in our facility, so we're hoping people will realize that the mammals are amazing, and they are amazing, but there is so much more beyond that.
What we try and do is we provide them with a lot of other stimulation besides just their exhibit. We'll usually spend some time as well doing what we call the enrichment sessions, and that's primarily a point where we can just do something fun with them. So sometimes we give them toys that they seem to enjoy interacting with. Training is a really big part of what we want to do with our animals to mentally stimulate them. So they actually need to think every day whenever we're going through these training steps, which is an awesome thing to do for animals and for people every day. All of our animals are from different places, but the dolphins specifically are rescued animals. So both of the dolphins we have were entangled in fishing nets. They were actually taken to rehabilitation centers and they were deemed non-releasable by those facilities. After that, it's just a process of finding where you can place these animals. So we were really lucky we had the space for them. So they came here after their rehabilitation and then they started their training programs. We don't do rehab at the aquarium itself, and that's primarily to protect the animals that we have here. So you wouldn't want to necessarily rehab at a location where you have healthy animals because you don't know if those animals are sick, if they're carrying something. So we want to make sure they're healthy before they go to another aquarium or before they're released. So that's our goal for that. The biggest point that we want to drive home here is that we want to teach people to learn about these animals so they appreciate them and want to conserve them, because almost all of the animals in the ocean have threats right now and most of them are coming from people. By making people aware of these animals and the plights that are facing them, and that means that people are going to be a little bit more aware maybe what they're buying at the fish store, or more aware when they go out on whale watching boats what to look for and what not to do. You know, all these little things we hope that people take away, or even if nothing else than just a love of animals, because they're awesome and we do need to protect them, and it's a great thing for people to find in their heart, a little space for a dolphin or a harbor seal or anything like that.
I've never had a single day that's been the same in my 2.5 years here. Our goal is to teach people and equip people with the tools that they need to go into the world and make educated and conscious decisions that are going to have a positive conservation-based impact in the everyday life. To run from show to show to show, it makes the day really exciting and non-stop. I get back home and I am absolutely exhausted, but it's the best kind of exhausted I could ask for. Oh yeah, yes, no question. Like, I'm exhausted, but I couldn't be happier.